Hey, it's Gills, it's Cake, so y'all know around here, please make sure to subscribe, turn those post notifications on. In this video, I'm gonna be giving y'all my full experience of the first month of me sneaker botting. Everywhere from where I bought cyber, to my cook groups, to my proxy providers, all the expenses I've done, and also all my profits and all my shoes that I got in from the last month. Now we're moving into my second month. This month, I feel like it's actually been better. I'm seeing a lot of more profits, a lot of more shoes. Last month was pretty dry. So right now I'm getting into more low-key cooks. Like I said last video, you haven't checked that out, make sure to go check that out. Last video was really helpful. It was for everybody. It was for literally anybody that's trying to get into sneaker botting. All the tips, everything. It was for like all the budgets. If you have $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 or $5,000. But in this video, I'm gonna be giving you my first month experience and how it went, all the profits and all the losses. Definitely have made profits, but not as expected because it was a slow month last month. So I would say that last month was, but this month is way better to get into. Last month was pretty dry. This month is a better month to get into sneaker botting. Okay, so looking at my expenses, first let's start off with the bot. So like I told you on my first video, I started off with Phantom. Phantom cost me from like $8.50 and I sold it. I made like $20 profit or something like that. Never used Phantom for a drop. I never used it. I was trying to run for a restock of Yeezys. I didn't get none. What I ended up doing, I sold it with that money. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go all out with this. I'm gonna give it a try. I went with Cyber. I really should have gone with Kodak thinking about it, but I went with Cyber because Cyber, they have the phone application. So I was like, so while I'm doing something, I can just leave my PC on if I go on vacation or something. But right now with COVID-19, I ain't going nowhere. So I don't know why I was thinking that mindset. Yeah, but don't get me wrong, Cyber's a great buy. It's up there with Kodak. They're top notch, both of them. First drop I went for was the Flints. Flints were actually amazing. I got over 10 pairs. Unfortunately, I did give some back to the store. I went to go return them because I needed the money for other drops. I couldn't find size 8 people to sell it to. I got like 5 size 8s. And I got like 2 to 3 size 9s and like 1 9.5. I sold those. I made like $75 profits on each. And also when I started, I already had some money because I was getting from Facebook. I went and got like some Red 11s, Concord 11s. I was trying to get shoes and negotiate and get them for cheap so I can flip them and make some money off that, so I can already have some bought expenses covered for the first month. So I got like 10 pair of shoes in Facebook. I sold them all, made like anywhere from like $200 to $500 profit on them after doing local meetups and all that. Facebook is actually a really good place to sell your shoes. That's where I sell most of mine. I ended up selling them on StockX and Go, which I didn't make that much profit as I should have, but I still made some decent amount of profit, excluding the shipping and all that I had to go. I went to Walmart to go buy some boxes and stuff because I didn't have no cardboard boxes for the shoes. I went to go buy like 10 of them and I don't even use them. I got a lot from all these shoes that I got in because I try to avoid fees and all that. So Go and StockX. Facebook is the best one if you're trying to avoid fees and trying to get the maximum profit. Try to build relationships in Facebook. Try to get some customers there. Join some groups in your local area. That's like my best advice I can give y'all. Join some groups, like search up your city. There should be some groups in your city with people that are trying to buy the shoes. Just make sure to contact them, post them, go engage with people. Like people be posting like, I want this size and a certain shoe. You might have that shoe, go DM them and sell it real quick. So with the cook group, I'm actually in Endurance, which is Keith's group. Cook group is $60 a month. Right now I just paid again for the $60, so that's $120. It's an excellent cook group. I don't regret buying it. But you should stay with like a $50 to $40. It's $60 mostly, I think, because it has low-key cooks, like I told y'all last video, that you can flip pools, Pokemon cards and all of that. I feel like that's why it's $60. That's the only reason you should pay for $60. And also it has like some food discounts like Uber Eats, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, you name it, he probably has it. And there's a lot of other stuff in the Discord group that I'm still trying to understand. I still don't fully understand the Discord group. Like I told y'all last video, I'm trying to get into the low-key cook. So right now I got a pool that was like for $750 and it sells for like anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. But I'm waiting to sell it once it actually arrives to my house. Shipping takes like a week or two depending. I don't know. I just got it yesterday while it was still in stock. Cook groups, you're absolutely gonna want that. Just most likely the good ones are not in stock. So try to follow them on Twitter, the owner of the cook group, and try to look for restocks or anywhere. The cook group I recommend is Notified. A lot of good things about their Discord group. That's one I'm trying to get into. They're supposedly having a Project Destroyer buy, so that right there goes for $300 and you can sell it for like $1,000, or you can keep it as your first bot depending on what you want to do. Next, moving on to proxies, like I told y'all. So my first proxy provider was Shy Proxies, and then it was Red Dirt, Notified. Right now I'm rocking with Unknown and Oculus, but we're only including stuff from last month. So let's say Shy, Notify, and Redder. Those 3 proxy providers, they got me all of those checkouts. So right there, I use some discount codes. Sometimes there's proxies with discount codes, and I also bought emails from Notify. They were like $100 for 10 or 15 emails, I'm pretty sure. They were already warm Gmail, so I also bought aycd, which was an extra $18 with the discount I got. So adding up the 3 proxy providers and the aycd, I would say it was like about $100, and including the emails, it was an extra $100. So right there was $200 with that. And let's say the cook group, that's $260 right there. I want to include cyber, but cyber is $4,500. Let's be honest, who's gonna make $4,500 profit in their first month of sneaker buying unless you're like goated and you already have everything in? You already have like that much money. You already, like how I talked in my last video, if you have unlimited budget, then that's on you. You can cop as many shoes as you want. I know some people that are blessed like that and they have it like that. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure those were all of my monthly expenses. Another one could probably be, oh, I did waste $10 on this 2 captcha thing because I thought it was an auto captcha solver, which it wasn't. So you can add those $270 in total. That's how much I spent, which I think I got that in like 3 to 4 pair of flints. I made my money back. I made 75 profit on each. So before getting into sneaker buying, I actually got 2 pairs standing in line. The Air Jordan ones, I got 2 8.5s. The profit margins on those were 95 and 85. So that's $180 profits just for 2 shoes. That's almost covering my whole monthly expenses. So the flints, I still have 2 pairs left of size 8. But including the ones that I sold last month, I made 3, two 9s and 1 9.5. I sold them all for $75 profit. That's $225 right there. And I just sold one a couple of days ago for $55 profit, which that's $280. That's $10 more than what I spent last month. So including that with the ones that I bought, the Royal Toe ones, that was like $400 to $500 profit. That's not including the $200 to $500 that I made from Facebook, which was just reselling shoes locally and StockX and on Go. That was an extra amount, so let's say that was $270, just saying $270 in profit after all the fees and stuff. So that was just pretty much covering my whole monthly expenses right there. So what I made was pretty much $460 combining the Royal Toes and the flints. That's not including the expenses I actually built to do this PC. This PC was like around $2,000. I also bought this chair and this desk and this new keyboard that I just got from Amazon a couple of days ago. If y'all need any of this equipment, everything's linked in the description. I'm not gonna include that into the monthly expenses because that's just way too high, and plus I look at it as an investment. It was not really a waste, like not a waste, but it wasn't like something I actually needed, like how these proxies I needed and this cook group I needed, the aycd I needed for 1 clicks and all of that. So now looking, adding up, let's say we didn't have the monthly expenses, that would be $730 in profit. So those $730 in profit, that would have been like me working a whole month at Waterburg, and last month wasn't even a good month. At Waterburg, I'll usually get $1,000 to $1,300 a month, depending on how many hours I worked a week. But $730, I feel for like a month that wasn't that hyped and everything got retraced to this month. I feel like this month there's a lot more profit margins and there's a lot more shoes coming out, which is gonna be way better. Those profit margins are gonna be way up there, and the profits for this month, I'm looking for them to be pretty good. This month I'm looking for at least a $1,000 to $2,000 profit margin for all the shoes, and I know I can do it because I got a pair of Dunks I can pretty much do $200 in profit right there, and that should be pretty good. And then I'm including all the Concords and all the hairs that I'm pretty much getting this month, and then not including the grades that are coming out next week. Hopefully I can cop some of those. If I would have cooked on Supreme, if Cyber wouldn't have flopped, then I would have probably made $2,000 to $3,000 this month, and that's pretty good. But next month I'll give you the update of how much profit I made this month. Comment down below, what do you think is gonna be my profit margins for this month? I really want to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, you might as well hit the like button. All right, the like button, you know, it helps out a lot. It helps out push out the video to more people, and helps out a lot of more people, beginners that are getting it started. That's why I'm making this channel, because I didn't have no information, or like nobody like to teach me or like to show me the way of like how to start sneaker buying. So that's why I decided to do a channel, because I know how much I struggled. So I want to make sure that you don't struggle. Y'all have any questions or any videos y'all want to see later on in the future for me to cover? I have some videos I want to cover, but I don't know if that's what y'all want to see. So that's why I'm just asking y'all if y'all can please comment what y'all would like to see next. $730 is not that bad, but let's say it's probably like $800 to $900 in reality, because I really made more selling in StockX and Go. I really made a couple of more dollars So I was just rounding it up to 270 to cover up the monthly expenses of proxies, cook groups, and all of that. But I really want to know, when am I going to be able to pay out all of this PC, this desk, and everything, and including my cyber. That's at least $6,000. I want to see how many months it takes for me to get all them profit margins back. It should be a very exciting journey. If you're new around here, stick around. I want to grow together with y'all, you know, because I'm just starting out. This is my first, getting to my second month. And if y'all barely getting started right now, it's not too late. Y'all can join me. And if you've been sneaker bodying, I want to know for how long you've been sneaker bodying and what has been your best month that you made the most profit on. I really want to know that. If this is your first time around my channel, link in the description of a playlist I have if you want to go look. If you want to go look at it yourself, there's a lot of helpful videos there. If not, you can just scroll through my channel and see what video you think is going to bring you information or what video might be entertaining for you. It's been Gil's Kicks. So y'all sticked around this long, drop a robot emoji. I really want to know who stayed around to the end of the video to watch. Subscribe if you're new, turn those post notifications on. And like I always say, I'll see you on the next one.